to me and his channel.
What's up, it's your boy LOE Visuals. I'm back with another real high y'all day. Gonna hope y'all vibing, y'all chilling, y'all enjoying y'all day on a productive day. We back at it. Before I start, make sure I smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Hit that subscribe button, turn the post notifications on. Find me on any other platform. My link tree is in my bio. Follow my Twitter at VisualsLOE. So let's talk about it. So, if you guys don't know, Errol Spence is supposed to be fighting Sebastian Fundora, but I just want to chime in and give my opinion on why I don't think he should be fighting Sebastian Fundora right now. If you guys don't know, Sebastian Fundora is the unified champion at 154 pounds. I don't know if he dropped that WBO yet, but still unified. He beat Tim Tszyu, and Errol Spence got in the ring, and we seen Errol and all of that. But, you know, I didn't think it should have happened. I thought, you know, Fundora should have entertained Crawford. But, you know, Spence is getting the fight because, you know, he's the bigger popularity gain, I guess, in their opinion. But I think Spence should most definitely take a tune-up. That's just me keeping it all the way a stack. And I love Errol Spence. You know, I still said I was going to support him. I told, you know, myself, you know, whoever won that Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence fight, I still was going to support him because I don't want to see a guy be, you know, deterred from taking a loss or anything like that from fighting the best. So, you know, Spence is, you know, fighting Fundora, which isn't a bad decision. You know, I'm all for the fight, but fighting him without taking a tune-up and you fought against Crawford and took all that damage and, you know, you got beat up in that fight. Errol Spence got beat up in that Terrence Crawford fight. Now, you trying to go against a guy in a different weight class, higher weight class, taller, longer, you know, younger. It's not beneficial, you know. Now, I love Errol Spence. You know, he always missed the no tune-ups, and he's been an advocate of that. You know, I gotta give him credit. You know, he doesn't take tune-ups. You gotta give him. He kind of stand firm on his word. He does stand firm on his word, and because you know he said he wasn't fighting Keith Thurman, you know, and Keith Thurman still ain't got a bag off of Errol Spence, so he is a man of his word. So there's that. But yeah, you gotta just be smart. It's no knock to Errol Spence. I think he's a great fighter still. He just ran into a better fighter than I. We still gotta give credit for, you know, Errol Spence did beat Danny Garcia, Kell Brook. Sean Porter, you know, he did beat those guys, you know, at welterweight. He beat those guys, and I can't hate. But for him to just, you know, jump out the window and go up a different weight class after losing, you know, that's a tough, tall task, you know. I would have wanted to see him, you know, in a fight before, you know, possibly something, you know, where he can warm up himself to 54. But if he feels like, you know, he's ready, I'm all for it. But, you know, Tim Tszyu did, you know, show that Fundora can be hit. Besides, you know, him walking into the elbow by Fundora, you know, he did show that Fundora can be hit. But I just don't know. I would want to see how you know, Spence handles this. You know, how does he handle the size of a Fundora? You know, a lot of people don't believe it. You know, Antonio Tarver, he was in an interview saying, you know, Spence shouldn't take this. And that's the reason I did this video. It's just not smart. I feel like at this point in his career, you know, he's earned the ability, you know, to take a tune-up. You know, he gave us the Terrence Crawford fight when he didn't have to. You know, everybody advised him against that fight. A lot of people advised on him not taking that fight. He went around Al Heyman and talked to Crawford personally, and that's how the fight got done. So you really have to give him credit and respect because that fight wouldn't have got made if it wasn't for Errol Spence. And everybody should know that. You know, he may have lost, but he told y'all, you know, once I clean up my side of the street, I'm going to go fight Terrence Crawford. And once again, he was a man of his word, you know. I don't think the one loss is, gonna kill him. I think, it's the other things that may be affecting him. He had a car wreck, eye injury, retina surgery. It's a lot of other things that, killing Errol Spence. Because Errol Spence is a great fighter, as far as, in the ring, but he had a lot of issues, outside of the ring. Car wrecks, 2-3 car wrecks. That's a lot for the body. And if you seen that first injury, you probably wouldn't have thought Errol would have made it. That John was flipping. Even though, they say he was running from somebody or whatever it may be. I don't like to really do the personal and all. I don't really care, but, he said he was running but he looked like he didn't make it. So, his body, has taken damage. Even though, he may not have been taking a lot of damage in the ring, besides that one Crawford fight, he's been in some banged up. And if he could come back and beat Fundora, definitely gonna get celebrated. But, he really gotta give his, give Crawford, a tip of the hat, because if Crawford wouldn't, said anything, this fight wouldn't have got made, because Crawford had to basically step aside because they was gonna take that WBO from Fundora. And if Spence could beat Fundora, who knows? They could possibly do another rematch with Terrence Crawford. Pretty sure, they made enough financial money that they would, want to do it again. But it's on both guys. I don't know if Spence wants to endure that again, but a lot of people felt like in that first fight with Crawford, we didn't get the best Spence. We got car accident Spence, but I don't think that's an excuse to make. That wasn't an excuse to make. He lost fair and square. But yeah, I'm advocating for him to take a tune-up. But if it's his will, to fight Fundora fresh off, a Crawford fight, I think we gotta let him rock out. I don't think it's a good idea. That's just me keeping it a stack. I don't think that's the smartest play for Errol Spence. I think Errol Spence has earned the right to take a tune-up. But, Prime, who knows? PBC, they ain't really having too many dates. They're not having too many dates, so I can probably see why Errol Spence can't get a tune-up. PBC ain't really having the dates to do a tune-up. So there's that, but if he thinks this is a good idea, he thinks it's a good idea. Me personally, I would rather see him fight a tune-up, Erickson, Lubin, or somebody like that to warm up to 54 before fighting a champion. But, if they think he can do it, he think he can do it, I'm all for it. But I don't want to hear anybody make an excuse and, oh, yeah, he lost because, even though, it's part of the game. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to tune in and watch the Fundora Spence fight. I'm not going to lie. I'm definitely going to tune in. I want to see if Spence can bounce back. And if he can, it'd be definitely big for boxing. Getting another player back on the board like Spence. Because I don't think one loss should really deter him from still being a superstar. He's still a star in the game. That's why Fundora chose him instead of Crawford. But, Fundora and Spence have to thank Crawford because they could have, this fight, I think it's for Unified. I think it's for the WBC and WBO, but got to thank Crawford because that WBO definitely could have got taken if Crawford wanted it. They would have stripped Fundora. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think Spence should take a tune-up before the Fundora? I think so. I just think Fundora's younger, longer, and I think, him being in the ring, getting some of the rust off would be great for him, in my opinion, before he fight a guy like Fundora. But, Fundora, he isn't stylistically going to dominate Spence because, Fundora likes to make it an inside fight, and that would just basically benefit Spence. But, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure y'all smash the like button, smash the like button, smash the like button. We're on the road to 10K subscribers. Hit the subscribe button, turn the post notifications on, and find me on any other platform. My link tree is in my bio. Follow my Twitter at VisualsLOE. I love you guys so much, so much, so much, so much, so much, so much, so much. I'm out.